All right, so here we go. We're going to be pulling the neck on this 1954 Southern Jumbo. It's going to be a little bit of an experimental pull. A while back, I got a hold of, this is a eighth of an inch cartridge heater. This thing is capable of sustaining probably about 600 or 700 degrees. And I've pulled a lot of necks successfully with this thing. I talked to a friend of mine here in the New York area, and he's in contact with Frank Ford, and I got in contact with Frank Ford, and he said, that's great, eighth of an inch, but that leaves a pretty big hole. How about we try to figure out how to do a 16th of an inch? And Frank has a fairly encyclopedic knowledge of the McMaster car catalog, which is a huge catalog. And he got sent me very nicely, very kindly, he sent me these 16th of an inch stainless steel tubes, some nickel chromium wire, and some insulation that is capable of insulating, I think, to probably 500 or 600 degrees, something like that. So I made up these cartridge heaters. I guess you would call them cartridge heaters, although they're kind of resistance heaters. And I got this DC, variable DC power supply, and we're going to see if I can get these to maintain about 200 degrees or so, and see if we can pull this Southern Jumbo's neck without using steam. So here we go. All right, so here we are set up with the heaters in the guitar. I have a thermocoupler here that's attached to this multimeter that's telling me that the probe that I'm looking at right now is 244 degrees, which is a good temp. We had a little bit of drama. The aircraft bit that I bought, it was a Bosch, broke off, so we had to make a couple extra holes. I found that I had a failed heater that died, and I wasn't able to get the nichrome wire out of it. So I used that as a drill bit. It actually worked better than the drill bit. And so we got one of the probes in there pretty far, and the other one not so much. They're actually, as a result of that, they're doing pretty remarkably different temperatures. I'm about ready to switch over to throwing the voltage just on the one that's deep in and getting down to it. So we're already getting a little bit of a gap at the heel, which is nice. I guess autofocus is not working all that great. But yeah, it seems like it's already starting to kind of let go a little bit. All right, so here we are again. It's been a little while. There's been some soldering. So right now I've got this rigged up in a stand, and basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to tilt that upright and forward so that the dovetail will remain full of water, hopefully warm water at this point. And I've got it tilted forward because I want that warm water to start working on the fingerboard extension. I have a theory that if that warm water comes out and starts interacting with that fingerboard extension, it could be a pretty easy pull, like just pushing on it basically. I'll probably still have to get a palette knife under it, but starting the palette knife from, especially on hide glue, from where there's warm water interacting with the glue joint is certainly a kind of a superior tactic. So right now I've got this thermocoupler hooked up, really jury-rigged with a hemostat and a quick grip, and it's testing one of the heaters. I did some thinking about this, and I got these lined up in parallel coming off this one source, and I think that's a bad idea. I think you definitely want two sources. If one of these heaters fails, the other one's gonna like take the full wattage almost immediately, and will probably also fail along with it. So right now we're hanging out at like 190. It's been up around 220. Probably gonna raise the current just a little bit here, and we'll see what happens. All right, so this side is just very nearly off. The This side is still a little hesitant. I've got the guitar sideways to basically when I insert water into the holes, the water is going to favor via gravity that side of the guitar. So I'm going to put a little bit more water in it and let it sit on its side like this, and I think just in a couple minutes this thing's going to be ready to go. So this is basically where the heaters were hidden. It was hidden face of the male side of the dovetail. Nothing was done to the fingerboard extension except for letting the gravity of the water applied in here run down after being heated by the cartridge heaters. Very, very little palette knife actually went under the fingerboard extension, so that's a bonus. No more heating up the fingerboard extension and hoping for the best with the run out. So I have a feeling this would work on a guitar with white glue. I haven't tried it doing the fingerboard extension heat free, but I have a feeling it'll work with the white glue. So anyway, thanks for watching.